The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast.
Is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. Hosted by three BFFs, Daddy Diwali, Chipotle Bear, and Bubble Boy and Seven.
And new intern, X-Bacon Gamin'.
This is Cortana. And remember, don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. As always, Spartans, see you online.
Oh, yeah. You're up, though.
Oh, yeah. See, N7.
All right. We're streaming live. Welcome.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, boy.
Diwali is working on his camera.
Oh, hello. Daddy Diwali here. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Welcome to the Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. Joining me as always is the assistant to the co-host. I need some tech support over here. Chipotle Bear, how are you?
Honestly, bud, I'm doing great. I mean, my situation is a little bit. Oh, there you coming in clear
He's
now.
there.
Welcome back, buddy. I'm doing great, man. It's summer break. It's been real rainy out here in Colorado, but thankfully it's not been super smoky. We'll hear about more of that shortly. And dude, today, Summer Games Fest, I admittedly didn't get to watch it live because I was putting together a trampoline for my two daughters, but it is now together. So I got to catch up on a bunch of the stuff that happened. And man, there is a lot of great stuff to talk about. So super happy to be here, bud. Thank you.
And joining us as always, there's still some sort of weird delay on here, is the assistant to the intern to the co-hosts, X-Bacon Gamin'. How are you?
I'm now the assistant to the intern.
I
somehow got demoted.
Don't feel bad.
All right, gentlemen, we had a Games Fest today, and I'm sure we'll talk about that. Yay. And it didn't rain today, so that's good. So back to you.
I think it did. The worst weather ever here in Colorado, but I would like to introduce our next special guest tonight. He might be one of the Nerd Chat's only true fans. You may have heard his name pop up on the PS Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast, with his insightful questions over on the PlayStation side of things. His gamer tag on Xbox is MKen10, and he has a gamer score of 11,412. Sorry for that random number, probably due to Redfall. Over on the PSN, MKen10 is at trophy level 310 with 3,298 trophies and 12 platinums. He streams every week on Thursdays, I believe, these days, over at twitch.tv/mken10. He is a husband, father, teacher, and gamer. Please welcome Mr. Matthew Kennedy to the show.
Well, I've never in my entire life had an introduction quite like that. So thank you. I don't know what my gamer score is. Is 11,000 good?
It's okay.
It is to me, Matt. Don't worry about it.
To be fair, I'm brand new to the Xbox ecosystem. That's a story for
acceptable.
That's a story for another time. But
no, it's a perfect story for right now.
Right now.
Right now. You need to tell us your introduction to video games, a little 2-minute summary, and then the first time you held an Xbox controller and everything changed in your life. So let's hear it. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, guys. Introduction. It was 1988. I got a Nintendo, an NES. My father brought it home for me. Maniac Mansion and Super Mario were my jam, and I've been playing video games ever since. Xbox introduction. When we were kids, it was always Nintendo. The PlayStation came out, and I got a PlayStation for Christmas. And several years later, the Xbox came out, but I had to make a choice, and I was already a PlayStation gamer. And then I saw my dad. I was just talking about how my dad's a gamer as well. I saw my dad playing Gears of War, and I said, what is this? And ever since then, I've wanted it, and now I finally finally grabbed one.
Oh,
I know, I made my own. It's
I
like
was gonna say,
it's like
is
a
that
Fallout.
It's like a
yeah, I was
Fallout
gonna
color,
It's a
say,
but that's
Fallout
dope.
the
theme.
Fallout
It's a
theme
Fallout
controller
theme.
there.
I'm a big
Awesome.
Fallout fan, so that is, choosing to get an Xbox now is because Bethesda went to Xbox, and I've been waiting for Starfield and sadly Redfall for
Me too.
a
too,
very
bud.
long time. But I am ready for Starfield.
So do you go by Matt or Matthew? What should we call you? Or should I call you M Ken? M Kennedy, MT Kennedy, M Ken 10? What are we calling you?
You can do Matt.
Okay.
MKen10
His name is
should have
Matt.
been my MKen10 should have been my Twitter handle, but
I
I
know,
think it's
right?
because I had it like 10 years ago and then I stopped using it and now I can't get it back. So it just doesn't exist. It's somewhere out there in the internets.
All right. Well, Matt, so I have to ask, so this is your first Xbox console though, ever? The Series
Yeah.
X?
Yeah. No,
Ooh.
I actually, believe it or not, I own an S and an X.
Well, so do I. So there's
Yeah,
no surprise
yeah.
there.
So I'm just saying, like, for my first, that's pretty good.
That
But
is
yeah,
pretty
this
good.
is my first. I've
Well,
never.
so
I've
what are
never
some
owned
of your
my own.
favorite Xbox games besides the Bethesda titles? Or are those mostly what you were getting into? And of course, please share. I want you to share a little bit about your incredible experience with Halo Combat Evolved as well. Because I watched the stream, you guys, and this guy's a Halo pro now. He went
Listen,
through it solo.
I did the whole thing
normal.
solo with some help from you guys telling me what to do. But so in terms of the Xbox games I've played so far, I've done Combat Evolved. I'm about to start Hellblade. But that's
You
on
haven't played
but
that
that is
yet?
on. No, I haven't played that yet, but that's on PlayStation, I
It
think,
was.
too.
I think it was on PlayStation first exclusively
It
for a
was.
timed exclusive, and
Yeah,
then
I
it
think
came
so.
over to
Um,
Xbox. No, Xbox owns.
I know, right? Well, I'm super excited about Senua's Saga, but I've played Gears 1. I'm about to start Gears 2. I played like some of the new ones. I played Pentiment. What else have I done recently?
So really, just new games. Really, you are really
no.
brand new to the Xbox.
Oh yeah,
ecosystem.
no, yeah. And I'm going so I have Game Pass, and I'm going as far back to try to play as many of the older titles as I missed. So like I was
you played
playing
Fable?
So I started to. I got about 5 hours in. No. It's not that it was. So it's not that it was. It's not bad.
It's beautiful, Matt. The 4K, the music, the delight.
Oh no, the music's fantastic. I think I put it on hold. I don't remember why I put it on hold. It actually might have been for Gears.
There's too many games. Let's be real.
Right. And so then I was like, Fable 2 and Fable 3. So I was trying to like, do I have to play Fable 1 to play Fable 2? So I got all summer, right?
All right, that's absolutely right. Well, thank you for your Xbox history there. Not much there, but we're excited to have you here. We're excited to get you into some more games. Briefly, what are some of your favorite PlayStation IP games?
Like exclusive?
Or games you played you just enjoyed.
Yeah, just the games in general. I know you're a big Fallout guy. You love Skyrim as well. We talked about that before.
Yep.
So the Bethesda, that's clearly one of the reasons why you're over there.
Yep.
Are you play? Do you play on PC or do you just use that really just for your streaming? Do you play mouse and keyboard?
Yep.
Oh man,
I do it all.
At that. Wow.
I do it all, and I got the Switch, mouse and keyboard. Yep. I mean, like the God of War series, like going all the way back to the original God of War series.
Okay. Never played those.
The Uncharted games.
Love Uncharted.
You better say Returnal.
Okay, so I suck at Returnal, but I love Returnal. I'm like terrible. Like it took me like 30 hours just to get the damn grappling.
First boss, yeah. No.
Are you into the Souls games? Have you accepted as Elden Ring being the greatest game ever created? And
okay, yes, but I'm not good at them.
Neither is Dan.
What?
I mean, no.
I level
Dan's
up.
got
I
like
power level.
like 1,000 gamer scores, and like I can barely like. I needed so much. Like the amount of help I needed to beat Bloodborne is
I haven't
like
gotten to that one.
Pathetic. That's a good one.
That's
Wait for the
up next. I've got Demon. Wait till they
wait for the 60 FPS.
or wait until they remake it. Who knows? Probably never gonna happen. But yeah, so I still
Probably not.
have Demon Souls remake and Bloodborne yet left, and then I will have beaten all of the major
Wow.
from soft games from our Lord and Savior. What's his name? I can't remember.
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki,
Miyazaki.
yeah.
That's what it is. Well, thank you, Matt Kennedy, for joining us on the show. We are excited to jump into we're going to go over the PlayStation Showcase results from all of our predictions. We are going to talk about Summer Games Fest, and we are going to have our official Xbox Showcase Prediction Battle Royale. I believe I sent that title to Jose a week ago, and he already forgot. I don't know what he titled this episode so far. But before we get started, let's jump into some huge nerd chat shoutouts, Jose. Guys, I got to take a second here and give a huge personal Daddy Diwali Father of the Year shout out to my beautiful young girls, Madison and Brooklyn. Happy birthday, girls. It was their birthday this past week. They just
Happy
turned 4.
birthday.
The twins are 4. Happy birthday,
Dang,
girls.
man.
By the
Happy
way,
birthday.
anybody who's listening or watching or is in the show right now, you're all invited to the Walensdik household this Saturday for slip and slide, barbecue, and White Claws. So make sure you guys come on over for the girls' 4th birthday party this Saturday morning. Like I said, we're going to have some, probably nothing because the weather's going to be caca as usual, but we don't need to talk about that. I want
Man,
to
you
say
are
happy
getting
birthday
old as
to the girls. I know. You got to work on that beep. It needs to be a little bit longer. We still haven't found the proper
The right
cursing.
synchronization.
Yeah, we got to find that. And then I also wanted to give, I can't remember. Oh, no, I think that was it. Shout out wise. Wait, no, here we go. That's what I want to do. Shout out to Cordy Morgs for being in the chat. He's of course talking about getting back into the dojo. Court, I barely survived Sekiro, and there's no way I can play Mortal Kombat anymore. I've never been good at fighting games, and I cannot practice with you in the dojo. You need to take over and become our pro gamer over there. So shout out to Cordy Morgs over there. And then a huge nerd chat shout out to one of our new big fans, always writing in, and we truly appreciate it. Shout out to BigBox 1431. He wrote on our last episode on YouTube. He said, Daddy Diwali, I will go to my grave believing Fortnite is the greatest game of all time. I could give a TED talk as to why, but I'll leave you with the 2 most important reasons. And of course, Big Box, I had asked him last week what games as a service he played, and this is his response, and Fortnite is his games as a service choice. Number 1, there isn't a genre out there that reliably increases the heart rate like a battle royale. Jose, can I get he's an absolutely right, please?
He's absolutely right.
Every combat encounter matters, and finding your way to the top 4 still gets your palms sweater. And I gotta jump in right there, Big Boss. You're right. There is no rush that I've ever gotten, especially if it's like you versus another player in a battle royale. And when you pull that clutch shot like me, it's an incredible feeling. But then when you choke like Jose, who got shot in the back and couldn't cover me that one time, and I still haven't forgotten.
You didn't tell me there was a guy there.
It's the worst feeling out there.
Got to cover the 6.
Number 2 of all the battle royales, I think Fortnite is the GOAT because it gives players the widest variety of interesting mechanics to play with. Building, gadgets, unique vehicles and guns, destructible environments, all combined to create a really unique, cerebral combat scenarios that I think is unmatched, not only in the game, but in the entire video game medium itself. Before I go any further, Matt, are you a Fortnite guy? Because none of us have played it, and none of us actually Bacon did play it a little bit, but not for me.
I've never downloaded it.
Me neither. So you're in good company with these 3, except for Bacon. Apparently, he's the only one who's played it. That's I gotta say right there, Big Box. That's the one thing I didn't want to play it for. I don't want to be building things while I'm playing a shooter. It just seems just out of control, especially when I see people just going crazy, like spinning and building and spinning. I was tempted to try it when they finally added this no build mode, which to me, I feel like made the game even bigger, but we can talk about that later. He said, furthermore, can anyone on the show explain this injustice to me? Fortnite BR is the biggest console game of all time. It's one of the most influential games of the decade. Why on God's green earth are there only 9 reviews for Metacritic for it? There are 124 reviews for Tears of the Kingdom, but only 9 for Fortnite BR. Media corruption of the highest order.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I don't know what to say about that. Here's what I'll say. There are probably lots of reviews on the original Fortnite release. Okay. And everyone forgets how Fortnite started. Am I right, Matt? Because it was not good. And if it
Nope,
didn't
I don't
switch
remember
to
it
the
being
Battle
good.
Royale, who knows what would have happened, but we'll talk about that in just a second. I just want to close out the rest of his letter here. He said, sorry for yelling. Nuggets in 4. Let's go. Well, unfortunately, Nuggets on 5 if we're lucky right now. Postscript.
Take it.
X Bacon Gaming. I've literally been saying for years that Blizzard needs to make a StarCraft game that takes inspiration from Rust and DayZ. You and I are soulmates. So shout out to BigBox. Shout out to X Bacon Game being the only Fortnite player here and the only StarCraft player as far as I know. I don't know about Matt, but Jose, any reaction to BigBox's comments there? And what do you think of his arguments for it being the greatest games as a service, one of the greatest games of all time, Fortnite?
I mean,
Most influential?
I think financially, he's got a great point, man. They're good at making money, and we'll talk more about Summer Games Fest, but there was sounds like a pretty big drop for it there. Like I am tempted to try the no build mode. I know that I will not be good at the build mode, especially because I don't play with a keyboard. But I can't hate on it because I've never played it. I mean, it's weirdly something that all my students are into, and so weirdly that makes me like I don't want to be in that world. I'm happy in my world where my students are not at. But if it's what BigBox likes, man, I'm happy that they're still going for him. And it is crazy. There's only 9 reviews. Like that does blow me away a little bit. I don't know why that is, but I don't know how to fix that either.
I just pulled up Metacritic, and PS4 has 16 reviews, PC has 11 reviews, and Switch has 10 reviews.
What's it sitting at on Metacritic?
Oh, it's all over the board actually. PS4 is a 78, Switch was an 82, I believe.
I mean, but how can you? I don't know. Review like
it is weird. The game that popular only
multiplayer
has that many
VR
reviews.
mode. Look up Warzone for me, will you, Bacon? Can I ask you, Matt, really quickly? Why have you never downloaded it? What do you not like about it? Because I can tell you, it's the colors and characters. I just don't know what's going on over there. I'm too old.
Those cartoony effects.
No,
Flat out honest, I don't think I've ever really played any games as a service. It's never been.
What?
I know. I'm probably breaking your heart.
Did you play Sea of Thieves?
Nope.
You never played Warzone?
Nope.
Warzone on the PS4 only.
You haven't spent 500 plus hours in PUBG like me?
What's PUBG? No, I'm just kidding. I know what that is. But no. I mean, it's part of like just the way I grew up in games, and I never took that dive into those online games. I think I played like the most co-op I ever played was GoldenEye with my friends.
So just multiplayer in general, it sounds like is just not your bag.
Maybe it's like an age thing and trying to get like a bunch of guys together that like don't have like lawns to mow or kids to watch to like to do those kind of things. But I've never like it hit hard, but it only hit hard recently enough where maybe I just wasn't ready for the change, or I was like afraid to change.
You sound just like Bubble Boy. He's still to this day. He's just a single player gamer. We still has emerged from the darkness. Nobody knows where he is, but we don't know what's going on with Bubble Boy. Honestly, we don't know. Jose, do you have any updates on Bubble Boy? I think he's playing games again, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have seen him.
He got
on Dark Souls 3,
a third party requirement of no gaming for a little bit there, but he's back on it. He was real big into the Xbone for a while, but I don't know what he's playing right now.
And,
so I've been looking at the Metacritic scores for all these battle royales. The only one that has any Apex Legends for PC has 25 reviews from the critics. 88. But even Warzone's low double digits. Fortnite. So I wonder if there's something just about reviewing these kinds of games, because this PC Apex Legend has 1,700 user scores at a
That was, but
6.1.
remember when Apex came out though? That was huge because that was a shadow drop. If I
Right,
remember,
25
that was a
critics.
big deal. You haven't played that? Have you played Titanfall?
Yeah, I've played them all. I'm just
No, Matt. I want to know if Matt
Big
has.
Box is.
Oh, I played the single player of Titanfall.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Great campaign.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I just recently played it too, like a couple months ago. First time.
Great game. Yeah, great game.
It is.
Big Box. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe because people just see it's one game mode, really.
Over and over.
Yeah, exactly. So how can you fairly compare that or review that? I don't know. I guess how can you compare any multiplayer game? That's a good question. I don't know, but I don't think anyone would argue you, Big Box, about Fortnite's influence and power, and just it's dramatically changed gaming. You're right. I mean, forever basically. So shout out to Big Box, respect to Fortnite, even though it's just not, I don't know, maybe we'll play it someday, guys, but we already have so many other battle royales. Like, do we really need another one?
No build mode.
We need a Halo one, and we'll get to that later.
I'm open to doing anything. If
the no build mode makes it substantially better, because when you're playing against someone who knows what they're doing building, they'll be above you in split second and just dominate you. No build is just shooting, and
cartoon warfare.
But one game I'll be the Predator, the next game I'll be the Master Chief, and the next game I'll be Kratos. And then now they're adding Transformers to it. I'm gonna have to download that.
You already know
how much money you drop on those skins, though, Bacon.
That Bacon already paid $20 for that Optimus
Prime.
You know, you just
roll
can't
out.
say they got him. They got him, boys. Bacon hasn't played for months and months probably at this point, but he's gonna go pay for that skin. So shout out to Big Box, shout out to Fortnite, guys. Let's jump into Xbox/gaming news for the week, boys.
News team, assemble!
Let's quickly go over news item number 1. We already kind of covered it before. The PlayStation Showcase Prediction Battle Royale. Jose or Bacon, do we have a tally on our predictions? And I'm going to bring up Matthew Kennedy's predictions as well. And I don't know. I don't think Matt, did you have any points? We'll come to you in a second. But Jose, go ahead. Tell us how did we do it?
No, Bacon has the tally. Bacon has it.
So
okay.
Chapeau did call Spider-Man, which was a layup, right?
Still 2 points. What was his prediction?
He said that they would show Spider-Man, but you pressed him on a release date, and he went with October 15th. He missed it by 5 days.
Wow.
Doesn't count.
Okay, but that was my prediction.
That was solid, because I do remember you saying they already said September.
Yes,
I'm just saying, but
so he missed it by 5 days.
I'll give him 0.75
really good.
points.
0.75. Okay.
Thanks, Dad.
And then you called Metal Gear as a PlayStation exclusive, which it is not, but you're giving yourself points for calling one of the other easy layups.
0.5.
0.5.
Okay, so
that's fair.
0.75 to your 0.5. And then this one here has a little bit of, I don't know, Chipotle did call for hardware, and they got that stupid little streaming box. So I think he gets a point.
That is new hardware.
So
Project Q, the handheld.
Yeah, Project Q. He called new hardware.
So I got 0 other predictions correct? I said I was way off, wasn't I?
You called for hold on, this one real broad. You called for a games as a service to be released next year.
I win.
Guess you get a point. The game for
I win.
He did say first person or first party game, so I guess
exactly fair games and
that we think's gonna come out. Okay, so I'll give you. You get 1.5 points, and
Concord is that next year?
1.75.
Whatever they said next year. So that's a full point. So I have 1.5 to what was.
And Chapo's got 1.75, so he wins.
What was Jose?
1.75.
Wait, what?
I got
Matt,
0.
Do you remember your predictions? Because I'm trying to pull them up. And I can't get them.
I don't remember where I wrote them to you.
It was in Twitter. It was in Twitter.
I think I responded maybe to you.
I remember. Okay, so does Twitter delete your messages after a certain amount of time?
No, usually not.
No, I don't think so.
Your DMs no.
I don't think it was a DM. I am scrolling.
I thought it was.
You
said something. You said the bend. And
All right, so
Ghost
yeah, I mean,
Rider
like that's like my like
didn't happen.
way out of left field bend Ghost Rider. Yeah, that would be a dream come true. Because I mean, like, face it, like whether you liked,
I haven't played it.
whether you like that game or not. What was that game called? That
Days
Sony
Gone.
bend.
Says a lot right there, folks.
Days Gone. Whether you liked, because I mean, I put lots of hours in Days Gone, and it was like a love story. It was cute.
Bubble Boy
But
loved
those-
it, bud.
I liked it, but those bike mechanics. Those bike I mean, you don't think those bike mechanics were solid? And on top of that, it was built as a car, and they flipped the car over onto two wheels, like in their engine. I don't know if you like knew about how they built that motorcycle.
I did.
They couldn't build a motorcycle in their engine, so they like cut the car in half. Those mechanics were solid, but I think my
yeah, I'm
my
telling you,
predictions were not. They were not a message, but like I thought I predicted the some hardware. I thought I predicted the Q, but if not, I don't remember.
We're gonna give
Give
you
him
a
a
point
point.
because I'm looking. I'm
Um,
telling you, Matt. I'm looking at our DMs right now, and it only goes to a certain point. So something's up. I'm looking at my phone and on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure you sent it to me through that. So apparently, Twitter, you're deleting
I
messages.
definitely
at this
sent
amount
it
of time.
through Twitter. I just don't think
Exactly.
it was. Oh wait, I think I'm finding it.
We'll
No,
give the
because-
guest host the win with 2 points.
Yeah, that's fine.
Two? What
I'm
was
happy.
the other
Me?
one he got?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just assuming he got something right.
No, I don't think so. I think like the safest bet would have been Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think we
see.
do have to give it to Matt. If he predicted Spider-Man,
I don't remember.
and
I don't remember.
the other.
Did you
He
press
gets
him
a
for a
point.
release date though, Dan, like you did Chapo?
Yeah.
Well, he's a guest and he said it, but he did. I do want to point out this. This was Matt's reactions about the PlayStation showcase. I'm not upset about last night's showcase like so many others. And you basically said the pros were dozens of great looking video games coming, glimpse at what newly acquired studios are working on. Spider-Man 2 gameplay looks great. Yes. Big AAA titles like Alan Wake and Metal Gear, AC Mirage. Indie titles really got a great spotlight from Sony, regardless of what platform they're on. And your only you had two cons. No first party info from the big Sony playmakers other than Insomniac, and a tad unclear about the future studios. What would you give it out of 5? Let's be real, Matthew. I want to hear your rankings because we're gonna have you write in and tell us what you thought of Xbox as well.
Out of 5. Wait, so what are your definitions again? So like what's like
5 is a must play, 4 highly recommended, 3 good solid, 2 not for me but might be for you, 1 not recommended, 0 flaming caca.
I would give it a 3, and my defense would be
Okay.
it was good because people are complaining that there was no first party, but they're wrong. There was a lot of first party. It's just first parties that you've never heard of before.
Okay. And tying into what you originally said about how you love single player gaming, did any of those new Sony IPs interest you at all from the new studios?
I'm not against trying it, and I'm not against the fact that hopefully it's for someone. I don't like the strategy that we're gonna take a dozen, throw them at the wall, and see what sticks.
Mhm.
Because
You're not
Like,
into
that's
foam
like-
stars.
that's was that first party? That was
No.
Square, right? I use that reference with my kids in sports. Like, let's get our kids to play a bunch of sports and let's see what happens.
Yes.
Because there's no repercussion. But
Me
it's
too.
like,
What if your
hey,
kids don't like them at all, like mine, and I'm very into sports? Am I screwed?
So far it's working for me, but no, you're not screwed. I mean,
Okay.
how they're
I
4.
want them to like what they want, right?
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Matt? I don't care.
But-
They do whatever they want.
Yeah, but like you can't take like a development team, throw it at the wall and say, "Oh, it didn't work." Like, are they fired?
Okay.
You know what
No.
I mean?
I got a
Speaking
question.
of that,
Based on the games you said you thought you would try, are any of these $70 games you play, or would you be happier if it was in a Game Pass service for you to try for free?
that's a dumb question.
That's
it
a
is
great
a tough question.
I
All
said
right, hear me.
dumb.
I don't I don't mind buying $70 games. I do. I have Game Pass. I have PlayStation Plus Ultra
Nobody knows.
Premium,
Nobody knows.
whatever.
Nobody knows the different tiers.
PlayStation Plus Platinum. It was right there. You could have named it right there. But no, I don't mind. I buy them. I'm part of the problem. I bought Last of Us Part 1.
So did I.
I'm part of the problem. So
okay, but
I
you
mean,
but you would say you have no problem either way though, right? Like we can either buy games or we can have a
Sure.
subscription service.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't
I mean,
see a problem.
No, I don't see one either. I don't think there's a problem with that, right? I mean, whatever works for you as a personal consumer. Like there's something for everyone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gone.
And we lost his video
Am I
again.
the one that's seeing the N7 on there? What's he got? That
Yeah,
close
yeah.
to his
It's
N7?
that
Why
flag.
is it
zoom
like
in.
focusing? Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Yeah,
My
we're
mic
good.
just cut off again. I think it's something with my mic. So last point I wanted to ask was oh wait, do we want to say something about Slicey Slicer right here? Do we want to bring in the chat here to Jose? Do you want to bring that up?
Yeah, if you want. I mean, just we had Shank the Tank in the chat as well as Slicey Slicer. Slicer talking about last game he played was Parodius, which is no worries. We're still happy to have it. And Shank was saying he enjoyed Spider-Man 2, which I was agreeing. I was going to ask him what he thought about Venom. They mentioned in the showcase today that Venom is not Eddie Brock, which I thought was an interesting play. So I'm curious to know who the
their
Venom is going to
own
be.
take on that. Yeah, that was actually really interesting to me.
Yeah.
I mean, Venom has been like 20 people in the comic book universe, like everyone from Flash Thompson to like Scorpion and stuff like that. So they could go lots of ways. It kind of, I mean, the way he's built, he could be Kraven for all we know. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes, man.
Yeah, I do appreciate that though from Insomniac, because I don't want to spoil the first Spider-Man game, but like I wasn't anticipating where they went with that as well. So I'm very thankful for that. I still need to get to Miles. I actually did just buy it recently. It was on sale for $20. So I'll get to that eventually, hopefully here before Spider-Man 2. But we can move on from the PlayStation Showcase. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask. You kind of were talking about right there, Matt. You said you're concerned about them just, all working towards these games of service, tying directly into Last of Us. And I don't know if you wrote.
All right. Love it.
Okay,
HP Omen.
He's talking about The Last of Us, I'm assuming.
Oh, no, did he just leave?
He dropped out.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Diwali got a brand new tower, which it's actually a very nice tower. It's brand new. This is the first time he's using it live on air, so that's why he's running into issues. I can only imagine there's a hole in his wall right now next to him because he's freaking out.
I predict he's going to send it back and blame his internet connection problems on the computer.
Yeah, it's probably fair.
It's going back, Bacon.
So,
I mean,
what were you going to say about Last of Us?
I was gonna say, like, I can assume what he was gonna ask in terms of maybe Factions 2 or whatever they want to call it, and maybe how I feel with Naughty Dog's approach. I don't want to like guess wrong, but I was excited for. Did you guys play the original Factions?
No.
I mean, did you play any of the Uncharted multiplayer games and stuff?
I think I played it like one time on, I don't even know which Uncharted it was, but I did not play it a lot.
I think it was like Uncharted 2 maybe, but Factions was fun, right? And for what it was a good time. It was something that like I dipped in and out of here and there. But I think like the crazy ambition that Naughty Dog was going, and like Neil Druckmann's like whole take on like really like pushing it to like the storytelling that everyone loves from like both games. Like I was high on it and I was excited to see what it would be. But with whatever news is coming through and how Bungie kind of has like a say. He's back.
Buzz back.
Oh.
Oh no, it is.
I have no idea what happened.
There we go.
Like, I think my internet just crashed. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, blame it on power outage.
Yeah, it did. It just it's running now. I can see everything. Sorry about that. Sorry, what were you saying, Matt? Sorry.
No, it's just like I think we were just talking about like you were talking about and mentioning Naughty Dog and possibly their multiplayer game, and then that's when you cut out. So I was kind of just like filling in the time and maybe about like what I thought about it and like how ambitious it was, or like if I was excited or what.
Are we good to move on, guys? Sorry,
I
was
believe
going.
we are.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like,
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for covering for me there. Sorry, guys. I don't know.
I don't know.
My internet
I
is
made
just
up the
going
question.
Crazy. Let's move on to Summer Games Fest 2023. Let's get some quick reactions. Very quickly, out of 5, Bacon, what would you give it?
I gave PlayStation a 2, and I'm actually gonna give this one a 3. Mainly because PlayStation's expectations of having first-party AAA bangers were not there. That's why I docked them. Summer's Game Fest has no preconceived notion that exclusives are going to be there for any platform. So there was a fair number of games I'd be interested in. So I give it a 3.
Jose.
I actually would give it a 4 because
Whoa.
of two entries specifically. Do you want me to say them now, or do you want to wait till we get through the
Alan
list?
Wake.
Oh, sorry, 3. That was 3.
Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
sorry. Mortal Kombat was one, and then
Yeah,
also the Lies of P gameplay, but that was
I didn't watch it. I'm
but
on silence. I'm waiting for that to come out. I'm surprised you didn't say Final Fantasy, but you're still mad because you haven't played it because it's still not on Xbox. Matt, what would you give the Summer Games Fest?
I'm actually with Chipotle, man. I would give it a 4. Like, and there were some. I've got a few things that I was like,
okay,
incredibly high on.
We'll jump into it. My biggest thing is I do think this was probably his best one, I would say, right? I don't feel like the ads were too bad this year compared to other ones. I mean, there were a few in there, right? But for the most part, it flowed well. And I actually watched along with Joe and Kyle while I was also running to Home Depot. Guys, I got an official weed whacker blower combo. I'm getting pretty pumped to do some yard work. All right, before this party.
yeah,
But anyway,
wait till one time out there and be like, this is stupid.
Yeah, but let's go over the announcements very quickly. Please, Jose, give me some sort of sound bite if you want to stop and talk about it. We had Path of Exile 2. We had Sonic Superstars. Mortal Kombat 1. We already know that is going to be a huge game. I can't believe we're getting that in Street Fighter. And maybe Tekken 8.
Maybe Tekken.
I don't. That's insane. There's like, what are all these fighting games doing? And then we had Baldur's Gate 3. Actually, I'll just go through these. We can talk about any of them afterwards. Spider-Man 2 was very cool to get a release date. I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie that was only Sony's only participation in it. I mean, and actually Xbox was even worse. I think they just showed the Forza limited edition consoles, the Forza Motorsport ones. Then we had the Witcher trailer. If Xbox pulls out a TV trailer, which I already know it's not going to happen, thank God. Lies of P, again, I didn't watch it. I only listened to it. I wasn't watching. Sandland, Alan Wake 2, my gosh, looks incredible.
Oh my God.
Call of Duty had a trailer. Twisted, another movie / TV show for Twisted Metal. Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3. And then closing the show, the one more thing was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is supposed to come out
early 2024
soon. I mean, we're just about to jump into Final Fantasy 16 here. So, Matt, go ahead. Tell me why you were so excited from this showcase.
All right. So Chipotle mentioned Alan Wake 2. That extended gameplay had me like really thinking survival horror. That looked like, and I mean, I'm sure the comparisons are there and they're going to be there, but like a RE2 remake, like I felt the survival horror aspect of it. It just looked awesome.
And what else, Matt?
Oh, you want me to just okay? So Lies of P. I actually I had that as like as one of my Xbox predictions, so I had to cross that off. But Lies of P looks good. And did they say that there's a demo out on Xbox?
Demo today.
Yes, it's all out
today, right?
Yep.
So that's a huge thing. Final Fantasy Rebirth looked great. were you guys on Prince of Persia?
Dan didn't mention it, but it was the first one.
I didn't even. Sorry, was that?
It was the first trailer.
See, I didn't. I came in like after that. So what was it?
I think it was called The Lost Crown. It's like it looks like a 2D
side scroller platform.
Action platformer. Yep. It looks
incredible.
Awesome.
Really?
It looks really awesome.
Well, I have to go back and watch that.
And I was wondering if the same team that did what was that Zelda ripoff that Ubisoft did?
Immortals Phoenix Rising,
Immortals.
I mean, it was all right, but like
Dude,
it
I tried
almost
the demo,
has-
Matt. At 5 minutes, uninstalled. I just the writing and the
it
talking.
was all right. It was all right. Let's see. That was amazing. Were my eyes going crossed? But did we see Cocoon gameplay?
We did. No, that
We
was in the
did?
after show. That was the after show.
I was like, I don't think it was the main
Yeah,
show.
Annapurna was there doing stuff. Yep.
Yeah, that
Sorry,
was
I don't
exciting.
have
That's
that
another
on
one I
here.
had to cross
Looked
off
good.
my list, but that looked good too. So
Yep.
I mean, I think all in all, did you guys like what was that ghost? The Ghosts of New Eden, Banishers.
Banisher. Oh, hang on, I wrote it down. Yeah, just
I think it was
Banishers. Banishers is what it's called. Yeah,
like the Ghosts of
I don't
Eden.
remember
or
that
something.
one.
it looks sick, but the graphics in it, amazing.
It looked really good. Like, I think it was like Focus Entertainment or whatever. That looked pretty cool too. So I don't know. There was a lot of cool and exciting things that I saw. So that's 4. I gave
All
that a
right.
4.
Are you a big Final Fantasy fan?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite Final Fantasy quickly?
Okay.
Final Fantasy 8. You're right.
8. I'd probably say 8.
10.
Are you
10?
serious?
Final Fantasy 8.
It is your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh my! We
You don't have
got
to
a
lie to
real
make
winner
Dan
here.
feel that.
Me, you, and Kyle. We were just best friends. Final Fantasy 8 forever.
I would definitely say 8. And like, it's funny because I was recently redoing. I
They
think
need
it's
to remake
on.
that or
Where was I
remaster.
replaying that on something? But yeah, and like I'll jump into Final Fantasies left and right
Dude,
and
the
pick up.
Gunblade.
Yeah.
Gunblade. So many hours. Those are like the last 2 Final Fantasy I played was 7 and 8. Started 9 on my Switch. Got stuck when you got like married to someone and I didn't know where to go. So Jose, like, is there anything that really stood out to you? I know Alan Wake, man. Like, and then we got the release date, right? We already knew that,
October
but seeing
20th,
it-
right? Is what it said. Yeah,
Is it
dude,
the same day as
that ex-
Spider-Man? Sorry,
No,
Spider-Man.
October 17th. I think October 17th.
I think it was like
or
a few days,
17th.
but
I'm
you're
sorry.
right.
I'm sorry.
October is stacked. Like, I don't know.
It is, but no, so here's what I did when I watched it. I created a cool list, like, man, I'm really interested in these games, and then kind of like a maybe like, ooh, I'm a little interested, and then everything else I just left off my list. On my cool list, I had Cookie Cutter, which I thought looked interesting. It was like the Hi-Fi Rush style Metroidvania. I thought that was kind of a cool one because I'm in the mindset of like the ROG Ally. Like, what can I play on my Ally? Those are great games to do, right? And it's
PC
coming
gaming.
next week. I can't wait. Blasphemous 2, which was like the 32-bit Souls looking game. I thought that looked sick, bud. Like an SNES game, but like Souls combat, which I thought was dope. I did put Prince of Persia on there. I thought the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer was amazing. And I'm not even a fighting guy. I didn't even finish 11. I watched the story on YouTube because I liked the story, but I didn't finish the game itself because I'm just not that good. But man, it looks super rad. I'm super excited for that. I was curious about the double team thing where like they have other players coming in. I can't wait to learn more about that. I thought Witchfire looked really cool. It was like a 3D. I think you like gun was your main weapon. You're fighting like demons. I thought that looked cool. Obviously, Liza P's, Banishers, and then I thought the Call of Duty Season 4 stuff was cool, man. Like, I mean, for as much as we play Warzone, I think that you got to give it to the marketing team over at Call of Duty. They're doing pretty well. And then my maybe list, the Exoprimal Street Fighter 6 collab. I was like, if Exoprimal's free, like on Game Pass, I'd give it a shot. Play as Ryu or Guile, that'd be dope. Sonic Superstars, I think would be awesome for my girls. And same with Sandland. I love that it's a Dragon Ball director, right? I think that is really cool. Party Animals, maybe. I mean,
Was that on Xbox?
It's
like,
gonna
last
be
year?
exclusive.
It's an Xbox exclusive, but it reminded me of Fall Guys in a weird way.
Yeah.
And like that time I played with Bacon and his brother, dude, I had so much fun playing Fall Guys. So that one, I thought the Toxic Commando trailer looked super dope. The FF7 Ever Crisis for like my iPad. I know Dan hates my iPad. It's my iPad.
I have an iPad.
Well, why don't you talk crap about
What?
that? You talk
You
crap
have
about
an
every other
iPad
Apple
also?
thing.
He has
I hate
an
Apple.
iPad?
Marketing
Really?
masters.
And then to be fair, I did think the Le Mans Xbox looked cool. I would never buy it because I'm not that big into racing. But I'm actually mad that I still cannot believe they didn't do a Diablo Xbox. Like, that is insane to me. That was such a missed opportunity to do.
I feel like maybe they're anticipating that Activision deal going through, or maybe I don't know. They paired. You get it with the Xbox. Yeah, I agree.
And
third party.
and then,
That's third party. That's probably why.
that's right. And I mean, I just like when they do special editions. And then Wizard with a gun. That was my other one. I thought just looked interesting. Again, for maybe the ROG Ally down the road. But that's why I gave this a 4. Like, that is a huge number of games that I'm at least interested in truly playing and even paying for a healthy amount of them. I know it sounds crazy, but just because of Game Pass, like, So I think it was cool, man. I don't think it was like a mind-blowing show. It did give me super hype for Xbox because there were a couple of exclusives like the Party Animals, like the Liza P, that if they're putting that in Games Fest, man, they got some
I
sick
know
stuff lined up
Xbox
for
really
Sunday, I
wasn't
feel
there
like,
yet,
which I'm
so we
excited.
can't wait. Bacon, quickly, any other reactions to the showcase, or are you ready to move on to predictions?
I just took away 5 games I'm gonna play in Prince of Persia, not because of my attachment to the previous Prince of Persia. It's just
liked how it
more of the
looked.
genre, the gameplay. Those are kind of my kinds of game. Mortal Kombat looked awesome, even though I'm more of a Street Fighter guy. But it does look awesome. Sonic, who cannot get up for Sonic? I'm super stoked. Problem is, if that's a $70 game, I will never pay $70 for a Sonic game. That would be a tough pill to swallow. Of course, Liza P, and then Alan Wake, even though I've never played it. I thought of you guys the second I started watching that gameplay today. I'm like, oh, these guys are loving this thing because I did see the advertisement for that 49-inch ultra wide OLED 240 hertz gaming panel a lot, and that looks sick.
The Odyssey or whatever it's called.
Yes, the Odyssey G9.
Oh my
49 inches curved OLED.
Oh my god, is he talking about another monitor
What?
already?
I'm gonna
He just got an old, like one of the top of the line OLED. Oh my god, I can't.
This is 49 inches of ultra wide.
That's
So
crazy.
I could have used with a little more Nick Cage, a little less other interviews, but
I forgot about Nick.
all in all, and then that zombie game, do we need more zombies? But it looks like fun to play with homies. So I mean, overall, it was a pretty decent show, and I got to give Keeley credit for trying to keep it alive, and so Keeley's always at least trying. So
yeah, he's trying.
There was no musical act, so that was a plus.
I do think it was
Right.
one of the better Keeley
Yeah.
vests for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure-
I'm still
for
not
sure.
sold on him, guys. I don't know why. There's just something.
I don't think
something
he's a
about him.
gamer. I don't think he's a gamer.
There's just something about him.
He's
I
a
don't know.
personality. Yeah.
Just
He's a robot.
His
Yeah.
jokes. I'm just like, Anyway, guys, that was the Keeley Fest reactions. Go ahead, Matt.
Real quick, did you guys, when you watched it, did you watch it with headphones on?
I did. I had
did
my
not.
earbuds in.
Did you hear the rain on the foliage during the Alan Wake intro?
No.
No.
Go back and watch that with headphones on. That right there, that made it a 4. The
Dude, I
rain
can't.
on
I
the
just
foliage.
Alan Wake.
I was
in
like,
general.
oh my god, I'm outside in the woods right now and it's raining.
Dude,
I
I thought you were
couldn't
talking about
believe it.
like my in our backyard right now. We got
It
thunderstorms.
could
That's
be-
probably
it could be
why
it.
my internet.
That's where they're filming
It's
Alan Wake
crazy
right now.
lightning out there. I'm not gonna lie. So if you lose me again, that's why. Please, Jose, take over and get these predictions going, guys.
It's a
Let's
copy.
go into the main topic for the show. We have been waiting 365 days for this showcase after the subpar showing from Xbox last year, and this is coming out in the next 12 months. Have we gotten very many of those games? Like, really looking back, we should go
No.
back and see what actually made it, because we
Actually, well,
Actually, we got a lot of those games.
did
yeah,
we? Because we
I was
still
listening
haven't
to-
gotten
we got
Lies of P.
Over 50% of those games.
No, it's like 75%. Luke,
Yeah,
Insipid
it's-
Ghost, Luke
I
Lawrence,
just
he
watched
was
it. It
talking
was-
about that on the Iron Lords podcast. 75% of what they promised has come
Really?
out. Mhm.
I'm
Oh,
shocked.
I was listening to XCP. I think right, Luke Lore said.
Yeah,
that.
Luke Lore.
We'll have to go check
Another
that
educator.
out.
Love
So
it.
Yeah.
let's get into the Xbox Game Showcase of 2023 Predictions Battle Royale. And because we have a special guest, I'm going to throw it to Matt for his first prediction. Then we'll go Bacon, Jose, me. I will always go last. I will always defer to you guys.
That's that way he has an out,
Oh.
so that when he
Yes.
fits.
I want to hear yours
He doesn't
first.
need it now. We just lost him now.
And then, God, lightning all over the place, you guys. And then we'll just snake back, okay? But I will always be last. So, Matthew Kennedy, please give
Me
us
first.
your first Xbox Showcase prediction. Bacon, Jose, can I ask one of you to keep an eye on to keep track of this, maybe, so we can have proper scoring, unlike our PlayStation ones?
Bacon, you
Matt,
got that, or
take
do you
it
want
away.
to?
I can watch it back and figure out. I don't got anything to write with right now.
So just like this is just points for the game, or like do we need to add to anything?
Okay,
Do you
here's the
want
thing.
anything extra
Exactly.
from
So
me?
let's say you say, oh, they're going to announce Hellblade and it's coming out in November. That's on you. Okay. If you don't get that November part, 0 points, or maybe a half
Oh man,
credit.
actually, I
you
just
just say
Scale.
All right.
Hellblade's coming out this year. They're going to show it and it's coming out this year. Then you'll get a point. Got
All right,
it?
I
it's
got-
out as much as you want.
all right. I got Xbox opening the show with Hellblade 2,
I was going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
and it comes out. I don't have a date, but Q1 2024.
Okay,
It'll be.
that's-
I don't think it's
I
gonna be.
like.
I don't think it's gonna be 2023. But I do think it's gonna be like winter, like January, 2024.
I like the Q. That's good. I like that.
Q1. So Q1 2024 show starts with right
Got it.
there. If that show starts with Hellblade, then it's already better than the PlayStation show.
Good
I
chance,
mean,
yeah.
I'll agree with you only if they give us a release date.
Yeah, that they start.
And
with
if they
40.
give it to us this year, Matt, banger slanger, it's over.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't.
I like
20
your Q. Stick with it.
Does winter 2024 count as 2023?
I think
No.
Q1 2024
fiscal year?
is
It's different per company. You have to know what their company one is.
We'll
See,
look
all
it
right.
up
So
later.
we're just going Q1 2024.
as in the first 3
Hellblade.
months of 2024.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Hellblade 2.
Calendar year. I like it.
Bacon, give us your first prediction for the
All
Xbox
right.
Game Showcase.
This studio has recently hired a community manager, and you only hire a community manager if you are going to show us a game, and we are going to see Compulsion's game. Finally, we finally will see what Compulsion
Dude,
is
this
working
guy's
on.
stealing my notes here.
We must have talked.
All right, Jose, let us hear your first
I think he's
Xbox
tracking.
games.
I'm going to say, if I say the game, do I have to say what part of the show it's in, or just that they name it?
No, you don't have to do that. I mean, Matt was going ballsy there at the
He
first,
went.
but I
He
like
called
it.
a shot.
Because you guys like to make fun of me for doing layups, but I feel like there's a couple easy layups out here.
That's all he does, you guys. He just does layups. He
does.
doesn't want to have fun. But go
You
ahead.
could call
Jose.
me just Jokic right there. I'm just right there, just two at a time, getting us across.
All
Then
right, let's
I'm
hear
gonna
it.
go that we do see the new Fable, not the Fable collection, right? That's the thing that's been people talking
Okay.
about. Like they teased it on Twitter.
Fable in-game.
In-game, let's say
showing.
in-game gameplay. So
Okay.
how about that?
Okay.
Fable in-game, new game, in-game gameplay.
Let's
That's what I'll
let's
go
call
with.
gameplay for stuff.
Okay.
Instead
Okay,
of just
guys.
CGI. If it's gonna be
You
CGI,
ready
I
for
won't
my
say-
first prediction here? You ready to go crazy?
I'll
Bacon?
do it. Uh-huh.
You guys ready to get mad right now? My first prediction. We're going crazy. We are going crazy right now, guys. Call of Duty returns to the Xbox stage. We are going to see the new Call of Duty coming out this year. It is all partnered with Xbox. The Activision partnership is alive and well. Call of Duty returns to Xbox. I'm assuming that the PlayStation partnership is over. I don't know if
Done.
it is officially or not, but that is my first prediction. Bacon, were you gonna
Bold.
say something?
Well, you did notice all we saw was season 4 today at
We haven't
Keeley's.
seen any Call
You
of
think
Duty
they
yet,
would have
guys.
dropped the actual campaign or the actual game at Keeley's, so you could be onto something there.
Or they
Right,
have their own
that's-
event.
Oh, their own event. That's right.
I can't believe that's your first choice, but
Dude, I'm going
Bold
crazy.
strategy.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
All right, so it went Matt. So we're gonna go Jose, Bacon.
no, just keep the loop, bud. Like it's fine. I
All
think
right,
the loop is
fine. We won't do your snake. All right, Matt, please give us your next Xbox showcase prediction.
Right. This one might be really crazy. This one might even be crazier than it was, right? But I'm thinking that it's been a while since that PlayStation exclusivity deal was over for Final Fantasy VII.
Oh my god, he's crazy, you
Whoa.
guys.
Rebirth is
I'm
coming.
You are out
going-
of your
It's
mind.
I'm going way out there,
Whoa.
and I am saying that Final Fantasy VII remake at this show will be at this show for Xbox.
He
Love it,
is
bud.
more
I love it,
crazy than
bud.
what, dude. I just saw
Now
crazy
I
lightning,
don't
You guys.
I don't think it's going to be on Game Pass,
That's
no,
fine.
no, of course not.
I don't
Square
think it'll be
hates
on Game
Xbox.
Pass.
Square hates
but
Xbox.
I
Let's be real.
do think they announced Rebirth today.
Wow.
Whoa,
Xbox gets they're just back a generation.
That's fair. I like where your head's
dude. We've been saying
That
that for the past-
exclusivity deal has been
5
over for a
years.
while though.
at. Yeah.
Has it?
That's been over. Like,
Yeah, it has been
permanent?
like
6
over a
months or
year at this point. I think.
like half a
Matt,
year.
well
I
over a
think.
Matt,
year,
I
yeah.
love your prediction. I really do. But you're crazy, man. You're crazy.
Well,
Can
I
we get
did
that
say
soundbite,
Ghost Rider
Jose?
is
You're
a Ben
crazy.
game, so you never know.
Bacon, what is your second Xbox? Was
I-
it you? Am I in the right order?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
I'm going to will this into existence, gentlemen. Killer Instinct is going to be announced, and I might even call the studio who's doing. I'm going with Bandai Namco making Killer Instinct for Xbox.
Dude, that's
Okay.
dope. But are you talking like a remake or a new entry?
No, new one. Killer
wow.
Instinct 2.
He's crazy. And you know what's even more crazy about that prediction? He gave a developer. So moving on, Jose.
It's a bold
It's been 10
strategy.
It's been 10 years. I had that on my list. It's been
This is
10
why.
years.
see?
It's
This is
fine.
why Matt won with 2
Mr.
points.
Kennedy and I
after
are
our
right.
last
I
prediction.
made up
This is
2 points, by
predictions
the
of
way. I
dreams
made
right
up.
now. Jose, give us your safe bet. I know you're going with another one. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go another. Actually, why not? I'm gonna go Indiana Jones, but I'm gonna pick a date. I'm gonna say
You're crazy.
Oh, that was next on my list.
I like bold predictions.
we get Indiana Jones Q2 of next year. So like
You are-
summer.
Wow.
Insane.
Going since
This guy's
2018,
insane.
man.
Write it down, Bacon.
I'm gonna
This
say.
guy's insane. We're gonna move on. Dude, do you guys hear that thunder? I'm getting freaked out. There are flashes all over the place. Why do we live in Tornado Alley all of a sudden? All right, my next prediction before I get cut off. Prediction number 2 for Daddy Diwali. It's time. This is a safe bet. We are going to see Avowed. We are going to see gameplay, and we are going to get a release date.
That's fair.
Write it down. It's time. It has to happen. Has to. That was my one safe bet after the crazy Call of Duty.
Hey,
Actually,
so
I
can we
didn't think
do this? Can we say
was a
that
safe bet?
if you get a partial of yours, you get
You
a
don't
half
think that's
point?
safe?
So like if Matt's right where they open with Hellblade, but it's not Q1, he gets 0.5. And like Diwali,
Here's the thing,
if they do
Jose.
gameplay
Jose,
but not a release date, you get 0.5.
I'm all
Can we
way
do that?
ahead of you. As the sole creator and owner of the Nerd Chat podcast, I could decide how many points everybody gets when we come back and go over these. So don't worry.
mean,
I'm
you
ready.
Unilateral decision there.
Yes, I will be fair. I promise to give partial points. This is all fun, boys. So Matt, give us your third prediction. You don't think Avowed's safe, by the way? You're crazy, dude.
I had some.
I think it's safe.
I think it's safe.
Okay. I mean, I want to see it, but
Yes.
I just didn't think with all of the RPGs that are potentially coming out, unless it's ready. If we're getting that game in the next 12 months, but you want to see it if it's longer than 12 months.
I think you guys are crazy. I think we're gonna get Avowed before
Yep.
Fable and before Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah.
So
that'd
go
be,
ahead,
yep.
Matt.
then I hope it's true.
I agree.
Okay. Sad Cat Studios replaced. It's supposed to come out.
Yep.
Did
The
give him
last-
another?
the-
He's gonna win it all with these safe bets right here. Well,
that-
except
you
for
think that?
crazy
Wait a
one.
second. You think Final Fantasy VII remake is a safe?
I forgot about that.
That's
already.
suicide.
Good. I like your safe. I
That's
like
like
this.
that's like.
By the way, it's time, Matt. Let's be real. I've been waiting for this game. Didn't they show this
So
at
have I.
like the
This is one of-
2020 showcase or
so.
it's been a
This
long
was at
time.
this was at when was the last
At least
time we had
2021.
E3? I
I'll
think
say
it was at E3
2020.
2021.
Yeah.
I do remember. I know a lot has been going on. Like, their studio is located. It borders Ukraine, right?
Oh, okay.
So like they're like in
they're like
like
you don't want to be there.
Belarus or something like that. I know they border Russia and Ukraine. So like I know there's been a lot of like turmoil and stuff going on with the studio, but I want to say they came out and said there was a 2024 release date.
Okay.
So
I like
that's
it.
why I think it's safe that you'll see it here for 2024.
All right. Bacon, take it away. What are we on? This is our third,
A
correct?
third. I am going to give some love to Special Nick, and I'm calling the Gears of War collection the Marcus Phoenix collection remaster.
You guys are crazy.
Which
I think
game?
that's a good. I think that's a
All
good
of
one,
them.
Bacon.
No, you can't do all of them because
Through
think
five?
we already have one.
It's just like the Master Chief collection. They are going to package all the Gears of Wars together.
Well, I guess you're
in-
right. I guess the Master Chief
Yes.
did. You're right. Did
They
have
put them all in except
Halo
for 5.
CE.
Yeah.
So you thinking 1 through 4?
Yep.
Wow.
And Judgment.
I like the Marcus Phoenix collection.
That's a good name for it.
That's just a new way for me to play.
Special
I mean,
Nick has been
this is
talking
another
about
one
this
where-
forever.
It's been rumored, or not even rumored. I think people just want it to be rumored. But all right, Bacon. All right, let's hear your third prediction. Jose, let's hear your third prediction.
Well, I'm going to hang out with Matt over in the Eastern Bloc, and I'm going to say we finally get a Stalker 2 release date. That's what I think we're going to get. Gameplay, yeah, because we've already seen gameplay. I hope we see more polished gameplay, but I really hope and think we're going to get a release date.
You can pre-order that game right now.
Hmm.
I think you
Awesome.
can pre-order that game. So
I can pre-order it on Game Pass.
Another layup. Love it.
Another layup. Okay, it's my turn. Prediction number 3. Oh no, he said gameplay. I'll go with another safe one. This one we've heard about. Don't know what's going on. I'm personally not that interested in it. What's going on with Contraband? We're going to get gameplay and a release date. That's
You gotta give us
boring, I
a release
know,
date.
but it's again, it's been too long. So that is my third prediction. Matt,
When's
throwing it
the
back
release window? Give us a quarter.
next year.
It's just
That's
2024.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't think Contraband's actually a safe prediction.
It might not be.
This is another one. Wasn't this a 2020?
Yeah, it's
I feel like
2020.
I'm taking crazy pills. These
There's only
games have
CGI
to
though.
start coming out.
It was I think it was a CGI trailer.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. It's time. It's like time.
I'll take my half point if I'm wrong. Go ahead, Matt. Take it away with your next one.
This is number
4.
4. Oh shoot.
I know it's getting crazy here. We're running out of studios.
Does Forza Motorsport doesn't count, right? We're like not even going to bother.
If you
they're
want
gonna
to,
ban
it.
man,
You want
I'm
that
not
layup.
even going to. I'm not even
You
going
want
to
a free
bother.
throw. Yeah.
Give him a layup,
this
bud.
is the free throw.
We wouldn't taking layups.
This is not a layup. This is they pulled the
This
hoop
is
down.
Fundamentals,
by
bud.
Like 8
Exactly,
feet.
and he's
Basketball games.
dropping
It
it
went
into
to
the
8
hoop.
foot?
Exactly.
Okay.
This is not a layup. This is
No,
less
I'm
than-
gonna go wild. We heard the collection of gears. I'm thinking,
I know what you're doing.
Fable.
you know what I'm doing?
Your
Fallout
6
collection.
teaser. Oh, Fallout.
Fallout.
collection.
Fallout
collection.
collection.
Ooh.
Hear me out.
Okay, I'm
I
listening.
like it. Wait.
Fallout
You're not
Fallout
doing
3.
You're not doing the Forza thing?
No.
Okay.
Now, Forza's like, we know
I know.
Forza's gonna be there. If Forza's not there, then Xbox.
I honestly don't want it to be there. I'm already pissed that it's not here, but anyway, go ahead.
I'm going Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters. It's got to be it. There's a show coming out. I think In Exile is working on like a tactics game, maybe, because they have that. They have that engine, like that Wasteland engine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
So
yeah.
I feel like there's a whole bunch of Fallout stuff going on.
Fallout.
The only thing is if they like, if Bethesda actually like lets go of Fallout,
Exactly.
that would be amazing. But I'm wondering if,
But in New Vegas isn't like letting go though.
no, New Vegas is
They
Obsidian,
let that
right?
go. Yeah.
So
I don't think we're
going
gonna see any new Fallout games, like standard games outside of proper Bethesda. But like this, like what Matt's saying, absolutely a remaster.
But like a
absolutely, give us
remaster
one
of
and then the
3
tactics
New
game.
Vegas.
I like that. I like it. All right, I will give him credit. If anything, you
Oh,
should
and my tactics
just
idea?
said you should have just said anything Fallout related will be
Anything
enough. That's what I
Fallout
would have
related.
said.
except for a trailer of the show. Do we want to see a show trailer?
No, Matt
Or we're not allowed to see
Greenberg has
any?
already said there will be no TV movie show
Oh,
trailers.
yeah,
Thank
Greeny.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
So Bacon, throw it over to you for your next.
It's just 4, bud.
I like to think big. I like
Okay,
to go.
let's hear it.
We are going to get a new banjo game.
Oh my god, I love you, Bacon.
banjo,
I love
bros.
it.
Why?
That was my
Nobody
fifth
wants
prediction.
it, you guys.
I want it.
We all want it.
I want
A
it.
banjo game. You
And
guys
I'm
are
going to call the
crazy.
studio. I'm going to go even want Toys for Bob.
Oh,
Is going to be doing banjo. They're taking time out of Call of Duty to do banjo.
Dude, that's dope. I love it.
All right, Jose, let's hear your next one.
Let's go. I think we're gonna finally get. Oh, actually, I don't think we're gonna get that. Never mind.
Please don't say it.
You know what? I'm gonna undercut Matt here. I'm gonna say Hellblade for the holiday. I'm gonna say 2023. Just
So
as a crazy one.
your prediction is it's coming out this year.
This year, 2023.
Okay. I mean, I hope so because I drafted them in my fantasy draft. And if it doesn't go out this year, I'm really going to lose. I'm going to be behind Bacon somehow. Okay.
You are
Another dream big prediction from Daddy Duwally here. We are finally going to see Project Tatanka from Halo. We are going to see the new BR mode. I don't think it's coming out this year, but it's coming out in 2024. It's coming from, what is it? Certain Affinity, I believe. Write it down, Jose. That is
I
my
got you.
4th prediction for the Xbox Games Showcase. Matt, take it away for your 5th and final prediction. Make it count or go crazy like I'm about to.
you're about to go crazy because I'm like, damn, like I feel like Forza's just sitting there.
Take it.
Take it, man.
I've got a good one that like I kind of want to say, but
Matt,
all
you
right.
do you, brother. You do
I'm gonna
you.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me. I like to go bold. I've done some research, and actually, this research came from a documentary I just watched.
Okay.
Did
Okay.
you watch the Psychonauts documentary?
I haven't seen it yet.
I only saw the
need
first
to. I
episode,
really
but
need
I want.
to.
Are you
The
going to
whole
say
thing? You watched
Project
the whole
It's-
thing?
Whoa! No, the whole thing's like I feel
Yeah,
like
I know. I was
100
gonna say,
hours
yeah.
long. There's like some of those
What do I need
episodes
to
are like
watch?
8 minutes, and some of them are like 80, like 40 minutes.
You're going
But
double fine.
I'm going Double Fine because there were games that they were working on that they stopped development to finish Psychonauts 2.
Already though, Matt. Already.
But I feel like they have stuff in the bag.
Psychonauts was
not a
like
big
over
game
a
like
year ago,
Psychonauts.
bud.
A shorter experience.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. No, I don't think it's going to be anything like Psychonauts 2. I don't know if it's going to be like a what was that? Broken Age?
Brutal Age.
Brutal Age?
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend.
No, there was something else with like the two
I know, but
kids.
that's what
Broken
Jose was
Age?
thinking.
Anyway, I don't know if it's a sequel to something, but I feel like they're working on things.
I like
Unless
it.
I'm-
Double Fine.
unless I'm
So your
crazy.
prediction is Double Fine makes an appearance with one of their
Double
new
Fine
games.
makes an appearance with
A new game.
an IP. I just don't know if it's a brand new one or if it's a sequel
Okay.
to something.
Okay, Bacon, come back to reality here. Give us a realistic prediction, please. You've been out of control tonight. So
I
let's
never
hear
win
it.
these things,
So
but
what,
I
rate
always,
it in. Rate it
I
in.
always think grand. We've been hearing about this for quite some time. Xbox is finally going to announce the family plan for Game Pass.
That was the one I
That's
was going to
gonna be
say,
your
bud. That was on
announcement?
my list.
It's time.
That's on my list too. It's time.
Thank you.
Can I get a
It's gonna give me a point. I got hardware predictions too.
Matt, go ahead.
Can I add something? Do
Okay.
any of you guys have family members that play Xbox somewhere else in your house?
So yes,
Yeah,
my
my kids.
son will play Forza occasionally, and it pisses me off because you can only be on one game.
I have been kicked off countless
Yes.
times.
No, I
because
kick
my
him off.
son is playing like Soccer Story, and I'm like, no. I'm telling you, this is going to be clutch.
know.
It's a great
I
prediction.
know it is time. I don't. Is that really a game announce or showcase? I don't know.
We didn't say
It's
game
a
choice. We
conference.
said
They can announce
anything
whatever they want.
I think it's
I'm with Bacon.
Dude, I think Xbox is gonna go crazy, you guys. They have to step on Sony's throat right now and take advantage of the, again, fine conference otherwise, but a lower one for Sony standards, and they got to go crazy here. So Jose, last prediction, Field of Dreams. Give me a crazy one, you son of a gun.
Oh, that's okay. That's not what I was going to say, but that's fine. Let me give you a crazy one.
Okay, no, go with what you want. It's fine. My last one's kind of boring. My wild one was the first one.
I was going to say, I think they're going to take a direct jab at Sony and be like, hey, you heard about all these great games. They're also coming to Xbox, like that slide that they promoted on Twitter right afterwards. I think that they're going to make a point to be like, hey, you heard about all those great Sony games. They're also going to be on Xbox as well.
From Sony Showcase.
A jab at Sony of some
Like
sort.
a scissor reel or something.
This is how you share games on PlayStation.
That's what I wanted to say is like they want that this is how you share games moment, and that's the only thing I could think of directly. I'll type it as that. This is how you share games moment.
All right, I think you're crazy. My last and final prediction: we are going to see some sort of new game from id Software. Final prediction.
It's been a while. Yeah.
We
Quake?
need to see.
What do you think?
Quake rumors.
I just
yeah.
said a new game from them. I'm not getting into too specifics. It's time.
Okay.
Anybody else want to throw any other fun predictions? I wanted to say maybe something from Ghostwire or from Tango Gameworks, but I'm like, is it too soon? You know,
A DLC should be coming.
I've heard something about DLC, but besides Hi-Fi Rush, also great game. Everyone go play Hi-Fi Rush. Jose, did you have anything?
I think it's hilarious that no one ended up taking Forza for the record after
Because that's just
I know.
boring.
The other one is I was surprised. I was curious if anyone was going to say Perfect Dark. I think that's
Nope,
a
I don't
crazy
think we're
one.
gonna
out
see
there.
it.
See it.
No way.
Just
don't show that till it's ready.
No, that's all I have to say. If anyone in the chat, B or Shank or Deja, if you're there, like anything
maybe-
you thought we missed,
Go ahead, Matt.
Like something from Grounded. Do you think there's gonna be like a Grounded update?
They did last
Sea
year.
of Thieves also. Yeah.
Oh,
from
yeah, that's what I was
Rare.
gonna say. No,
think Sea of
Everwild.
Thieves
Are
might
we
have
gonna see
something,
anything
but-
from Rare? Besides, it's probably gonna be a Sea of Thieves, right?
State
It
of
would have
Decay
to be.
3.
I don't think that's ready. As much as I would love for that to be ready, I love. Did you play State of Decays, Matt?
I
I
actually
love
dabbled
State
with
of
State of
Decay.
Decay 2, and I did have fun.
It's a great. It's just a fun time. Yeah, it's Bacon. You still need to go back and play that. Bacon. Anything else you thought of? Maybe an
I
honorable
have
mention?
two hardware announcements to make. One, they're gonna finally
Okay, wow.
show off and announce the
He's
streaming
crazy.
stick, the streaming only
Oh, yeah,
console.
Whoa.
And then we are also gonna finally get the Elite Series 3 controller with haptics. Haptics.
No
They
way.
like to announce the
I-
Elites.
On
I would
Sunday?
love to see the Series 3. We need the share button in there.
Yep.
I'm not so sold on the haptics. Do you want your battery life to die as soon as the DualSense does?
charger right
Bacon?
here.
Do you really need that?
No, just calling my shots, boys.
I like the series. I want a Series 3. I'll be perfectly honest. But that has been the Nerd Chat's official Xbox Games Showcase 2023 predictions. Of course, we'll have to have Matt back on to go over
yeah.
these and score them. And hopefully, I mean, he's probably going to take both of
Deja
them from
said
us.
VR in the chat.
Deja, what are you somebody
Yeah.
move this guy from the party? He actually said he's going to buy that $3,500 headset. He's already pre-ordered.
Good for
it,
you,
so-
Deja.
And
I'm
then,
proud of you, bud.
I mean, I can afford $70 games, but I don't know if I can afford a $3,500 VR.
B's bold prediction is a Ted Lasso soccer game.
Okay.
I'm
It
gonna buy
is
that for Dan for
actively-
Christmas.
It
Literally.
is
Moving
actively
on,
hailing at my house
guys.
right now, guys. I'm talking end of days out there.
I'm
right now.
telling you, it's been crazy over here. That's why it's been we've had the worst weather. I didn't even ask Matt, where are you? I don't even know where you're at.
So I'm all the way out on the East Coast. I'm in Connecticut.
Oh my! I think I do remember you saying that. Good old.
So it's 10:46 right now.
He's still in school right now,
yeah,
but he's still in school.
Are
Do
you
know that?
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's a
thought you
school.
were
It's
on
a school
break.
night, guys.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Well, okay, we'll get you out of here quick.
No,
Guys,
no. Don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. I had plenty of coffee today.
All right, let's do what have we been playing and or watching. I did want to mention there's a TMT Shredder's Revenge DLC coming out.
Looks dope.
I don't,
Usagi Yojimbo. Love it, bud.
I don't know who that is, but
He's the
whatever.
white bunny, the samurai. He's amazing.
Don't know who that is, guys. What have we been playing and or watching? Let's start with our special guest, Matt. What have you been playing recently and or watching?
So PC Game Pass, I've been catching up on as much backlog as I can, and I've been playing Wolfenstein.
I was gonna
The
say
New
that.
Order.
Have you never played the Wolfenstein games? Oh
Well,
my!
I mean,
So
like the
good.
1990s Wolfenstein games.
Dude,
and
so good.
yeah,
Bacon just
good.
recently was playing them. Oh,
The
my
New Order.
gosh.
So I mean, it's an old game. I don't know what counts as spoilers, but I feel like I'm like
You're good.
I feel like I'm right there. I just took down like that London machine, and
Hmm.
I got back to our base, and
Dude,
it's like all
Wolfenstein
hell is broke
so
loose.
good.
Dude, they're
I'm
such
just
good
so
games, man.
good.
So good. I'm so happy for you.
Really, really good. Really.
So
good. I love it.
was New Order, Old Blood, you get and
New Colossus.
You got to play them all. I'm not.
I'm
even
going
kidding.
to. I'm
They're
going to. I don't.
phenomenal.
My thing is like I don't know if I can. Like I'm
No,
constantly.
don't
jumping
play them all
around.
in order. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no.
mean right away. But
Yeah.
like, do play them in order. Sorry,
Oh,
but
yes.
don't
absolutely.
play them like back to back to back to back. I like to.
That's
have
a lot, yeah.
cleansed.
Yeah, I spread it out.
Anything you've been watching that you want to shout out?
I am not caught up on Ted Lasso. So
It's okay.
I love it. I love it, but
Dude,
I'm not
it's,
caught up.
It's so good, man.
It's
Um,
a fine show.
You are the only one, Dan. The only one.
It's-
I've
I'm
ever
just
it's
saying, Matt is
incredible.
not
It's-
caught up. So
It is one of the greatest shows. I'm just not caught up because of time. But
Because
summer
it's the
break
end of
is around
school
the
year,
corner.
bud. Like
Yeah,
matters.
summer
like,
break is
every
around the
day.
corner. Watching? No.
It's okay. We're playing games. That's great. Anything else you've been playing? Anything on the PlayStation side?
I just finished Jedi Survivor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Thoughts?
What's your rating on that? Better than the
lost-
first one by a lot or similar? Wow. Crazy lightning.
Oh wow. I got about 50 hours logged. It was much better
Okay.
than
Is the map still broken?
I didn't have a problem with the
Not
first
me
map.
either. I didn't either.
I know
Plastic
that
can.
people did, but I didn't have a problem with it.
Okay. Jose, what have you? Okay, just got to.
Sorry, I'm good. I'm good.
Before we lose everyone due to the hail, lightning, tornado we're gonna have right here, Jose, what have you been playing?
I've only been playing one thing, Actually, I take that back. Planet Alana with my daughters, they actually like it, so it's a
Great
good, easy
game.
game for
5 out
them.
of 5 must play.
So I
Gotta
love
say,
it.
Jose, right away, shout out to Planet of Lana, their Twitter. They retweeted one of my tweets. I gave it a 5 out of 5. Some of the developers were thanking me. Awesome game. If you have not played Planet of Lana, 5 out of 5 must play. Despite I did even say I wish there was more platforming and more puzzles in it.
I'm
So,
sure there'll be a sequel at
fantastic
this
game.
point, though.
Yeah.
Other than that, the only thing I've been playing freaking Diablo 4, man, and I'm having a great time.
Diablo
I'm having a
4.
great time, man. Just like
He is a
actually played
level 30
33, I think, when I played last. I played a little
necromancer.
bit the same night I was playing. I wasn't playing with Bacon and his brother. I was playing like adjacent. What's the right term? To
In
them
chat.
in
Yes,
chat.
in the
And then
party.
actually played with Dan and Alan the other night, which was super fun. It's just a good game, dude. Like I want to play it. I'm like a level 33 and I'm still in Act 1 because I'm just having too much fun doing side quests and that kind of stuff. So that has been great. And then that's it. And then watching, my wife and I are watching Succession. We're in season 2. We're really enjoying that. And that's really it, honestly, at this point. I've been watching Venture Brothers on HBO Max. I'd never seen that before. It's hilarious. I'm enjoying that quite a bit. And yeah, excited for some summer shows to come out. Righteous Gemstones comes out later this month. Hilarious show on, you love Kenny Powers, right? On HBO. And I think that's it, man. Oh, I need to go see Spider-Verse. That's what I need to do because I really want to go see that.
So I'll jump in real quickly. Bacon and we went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I thought it was good. I mean,
Drax.
yeah, Drax is hilarious, but I still think the first one's better. You can't match that. But as far as what I've been playing, guys, I'm also jumped into Diablo 4, and it's fun. I'm enjoying it. But for me, it's like I only want to play with friends. If I'm not playing with you guys, I don't know why. It's just not a game I can get into solo. It's just like a co-op game experience for me. But I'm enjoying it. It looks great, runs great, except for the 4 crashes. But other than that, great time. But the game, shocker, that I've been enjoying the most, and Bacon hated this because it was broken on its release. Atomic Heart, you guys. I am having a great time. I know, Matt, with Atomic Heart. After all these patches, it runs great. It hasn't crashed. I haven't had a single hiccup at all the entire time I've played. I've probably played about 10, 12 hours, I'm guessing. Achievos are buggy. We don't need to talk about that. I'm not going to go for the 1,000 or platinum equivalent. I've given up on that. But as far as like story, world, gameplay, it is literally BioShock meets that Wolfenstein alternative
All right.
history, only the USSR one, World War II. It is. I'm sucked in. There's cool. The powers are just okay. The shooting is just okay, but it's the world, it's the setting, there's like first person kind of like puzzle parts to it too as well. Like, and I was watching a review in IGN, and I think it was Luke Riley who said it was like kind of like Portal-ish, and I can kind of see that a little bit. Like, there's a lot of depth to this game, and I hear it's a long first person game, so I'm enjoying it. I think if you're a fan of BioShock, or like I said, Wolfenstein, those games at all, it is definitely worth a play for sure. The only negative, and it is a huge negative, and Bacon and I have been talking about it, the main protagonist is
Cringe.
awful, dude. The voice acting is so bad, one, and two, the lines are just awful. Matt, you were saying I don't know how this has got to be much worse than anything that we
It's
saw in
intentional.
Forspoken. And
I-
Bacon's convinced that they're doing it on purpose. Did you play it, Matt, or did you try it?
No,
Talk
no,
to me.
I have it downloaded. I wanted to, and
Dude,
then like
it's-
I didn't like what I heard, but I
Oh,
did hear that if you switch the protagonist to Russian,
Russian, it's not as bad.
it's like unless you're fluent in Russian, but there's like a word that I heard they use like crit. There's like a word that he always says that I heard is just like
Dude, he says the stupidest stuff,
critter
Matt.
box, or I don't know, something like
Just
weird.
just the worst unnecessary F bombs,
Yeah.
like constantly, and like just it's terrible. It's the worst writing I've literally ever heard in a game. And it's if honestly, if he was
Wait, have
just
you seen Vanilla Sky though?
Oh, you bite your tongue when you're talking to me. That's one of the greatest movies ever made. Dude, when you hear this guy talk, I'm telling you, if he was just silent, this game would be even better. Like I'm really
Bring back
impressed,
the
you guys.
silent protagonist. I hear you.
I don't know if we would go that far, but if he was just at all better in any way. This game, I'm telling you, Matt, if you like first person BioShock / like I said, Wolfenstein down the road, I do think it would be worth your time. So, Bacon, what have you been playing? Well, I already know he's been playing Diablo 4, guys.
It's been
He's sucked in because
all
Deja
level
Vu.
are you now,
And
bud?
you want to know I'm 40. I think I'm in Act 3, going into Act 4. That game took over my life so much that I neglected my rewards on Xbox, and I lost my 104-week streak.
What?
I lost my 104-week streak. That was like
Whoa.
a jewel in my hat or a feather in my
That's
cap.
like
and
my 18 years on Xbox.
I even got out of
290
bed
gamers,
and came out
90,000
here. And I
gamers.
was like, Monday night, I got out of bed and ran back over here. I'm like, oh my God, please don't be done. I had to do one thing and I freaking missed it. So now I'm back on week 1.
No, Bacon heartbroken.
There's got to be a
it's
sound
pretty
effect
tragic.
that you played.
It's-
Yeah, come on. He was setting you up, Jose. Man. Whoa, crazy.
I'm pretty sad. But yes, I'm at least
This guy, shut up,
20,
B.
25 hours into Diablo. It's awesome. I didn't think I would let this game, hook me like it is. It's just super fun. Then I've also been watching Succession, and I power watched. We are almost done with season 2, Chapeau. Like
You dog.
5
Oh my.
episodes.
He
a
has
night.
no kids. He's got
Like
that
5 a night.
dual
Wife loves
income.
it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Dude, it's good. It's very
And
good.
also on Netflix, I've been watching the Conor McGregor documentary. That's really
I think
good.
he's hilarious,
If you're
by
a
the way.
Notorious fan, then
I
it's
think he's
definitely worth
hilarious.
a watch. I want to say it's 4
Who the
parts.
fuck is that guy?
Where's my motherfucking belt? Give me mother boot. Super good, super good. So
I just want to give a shout out to our chat. Shout out to Shank. He just finished Jedi Survivor. He also said it was a great game. The map sucks. The map sucks. I agree. He said, he says it sucks to match the Star Wars aesthetic. I don't care. We're playing a video game. It should not be that bad. Come on,
Matt,
give
it's
me
not that hard, right?
No, come on. And then he said it's
have a
been
problem.
No, me either.
he wants to buy a PS5 to get ready for Twin Spider-Mans. Yeah, I mean, you might as well. I would wait. I'll sell you mine. Shank. I'll probably
Wait for the
play
PS5
Spider-Man
Pro
and
they're
sell
going
it
to
to you. And
announce
then
this year.
yeah, and I was gonna say wait until the next hardware comes out. And also shout out to B. Even though he just said Vanilla Sky, LOL. I hate you, B. Whatever. It's one of the greatest movies
It's
ever
an
made.
awful movie.
God, you guys are
Terrible.
crazy. It's incredible science fiction drama, heart,
Incredible.
consequences.
idiot.
Oh my god.
Incredible. I've never heard incredible and Vanilla
Go
Sky in
rewatch
the
Vanilla
same.
Sky. You guys are haters. Wait, Matt, have you seen Vanilla Sky?
That's Tom Cruise, right?
Yes, and
No, it's
Cameron
not a-
Diaz.
It's not.
Oh my gosh, Cameron
I had
Diaz,
to
or Cameron-
remember the movie. It's not.
or not Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz, that's
Come
right.
on, man. Oh, you guys are
Terrible
crazy.
movie.
Guys, let's close the show like we always do with the best food we had this week. Matt, are you ready, or should I save you, or do you have something right away that you can?
Save me because I got to remember. what I
Okay.
ate this week.
Bacon. Okay, we'll start with bacon because, well, actually, bacon's actually
He's
had
been-
good
he's
food,
been
even
hitting
though
some
he
hitters.
shouldn't be
Let's see
having
what you
good
got, bud.
food. Bacon. What was the best food you had this week?
We just made tonight. Costco has some Parmesan ravioli and Parmesan and spinach stuffed raviolis in the freezer section. Quick, easy meal, pretty dang good. Then we made a London broil. We smoked London broil last night with some mashed potatoes. Killed
What's
it on the
London broil?
Traeger. Huh? It's a big
What's-
hunk of meat. It's like that big. You don't know what a
It's
London
from
broil
London.
is?
Jose, it's a big hunk of meat.
You don't know what a London broil is?
That's what she
It's like a.
said.
It's like
There
a
you
cut.
go.
Yeah, it's like a cut of beef.
Okay. Go ahead, Bacon. Sorry.
That's about it.
Oh.
Oh, I had another McGriddle. My back
Oh,
on the McGriddle
incredible.
train.
Yeah,
that's
Dude, we
my-
need to get a
my-
McGriddle counter, or maybe
That's like my golf course,
Maybe-
heading to the golf course
No.
meal
breakfast
now.
burrito / McGriddle counter. I
No,
love that.
dude, I don't have room on the screen, bud.
I'll
We
go
are
next.
running out of real estate.
The best food I had this week, I had a couple things. Guys, we went and got Papa John's before the park the other day. Man, not everyone.
The papadilla, right, is
Boy,
what you got.
really.
You said you liked
Yes.
it.
So I got the Cool Ranch Papadilla. It was delicious. And like I said, it was a better version of a Philly cheesesteak than the Philly cheesesteak I got from Taste of Philly that Jose recommended to me. But we don't need to talk
Dude,
about
you're
that.
a hater. That thing is delicious.
But their pizza was phenomenal. But the best food I had this week was just a simple meal Allie made. She made us some pierogies and some veggies. And my gosh, some potato and cheese pierogies. It was so delicious. So shout out to Allie for some of the best food I had this week. Also went to Yard House, but I'll tell you more about that in a second here. So Jose, why don't you tell us the best food you had this week?
Best food I had this week. Last Sunday we had Chipotle with my family. I had an uncle in town from Texas, so got the whole family together and had Chipotle, which was delicious. I had my standard barbacoa order, which I've been on that kick for at least recently. It's been fantastic. And then also I stopped by earlier this week to Culver's because of Goose's recommendation. I did not get the melt, but not because I didn't want to, because I also was told I had to try the butter burger, and I had more people telling me that one first. So I tried that one. It was okay. Honestly, it was fine. I mean, it was a decent burger. It's just I didn't think it was like amazing tasting. But what was good were the onion rings. I had never had their onion rings. They were awesome. Super crispy.
Yes.
Not
Have you gotten the cheese curds yet?
No, that's
Or
next.
no?
I'll get that with the melt. I mean, that's just a cheese overload at that point. But those were the best things I had this week. Not super crazy, but definitely okay.
Matt, tell us the best food you had this week. And also, wait. Tell us your favorite top 2 or 3 fast food cheeseburgers.
Well, I was going to start by saying it's interesting hearing some of the places that you mentioned because you're
Culver's.
I don't even know.
Do you have White Castle?
Yes, I know White Castle, but not near me.
It's not like White Castle. The Culver's is just a burger place.
Well, Culver's is like do you have a Freddy's?
White Castle's like Taco House.
What would be a Culver's equivalent? Either. It's a Wisconsin thing. I don't know. I'm shocked we have them.
Smash Burger? It's kind of like Smash Burger.
Oh, okay. I know Smash Burger.
Yeah.
We have.
Is it though, Jose? I don't know.
It's in the realm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Smash Burger. My favorite fast food burgers.
Quarter pounder cheese.
I don't think I've had McDonald's in quite some time.
Oh, you're missing out.
Good man.
I was the same way.
All of the kids in school sing the Whopper songs.
Oh,
Whopper,
yeah.
Whopper, shout out to Quarter,
Whopper.
I don't think I ever want a Whopper again.
Happy.
But
love Whoppers, by the way.
I think what's Shake Shack? We have Shake Shack out in like
do we have that here?
Yeah, we do.
There's Shake Shack's good. But I haven't had it in a
there's
while.
Is there one right there off of Santa Fe, Jose? Is that Shake Shack? It is, isn't it?
There's one in Highlands Ranch too, by the movie theater.
There's one in the mall at Park Meadows.
Or is that Steak and Shake? Am I thinking of
Steak and Shake is good too. That was going to be my next.
Do we not have those?
They're good.
Yeah, we have Steak and Shake. It's right there on Hampton by the River Point.
That's Steak and Shake?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then what was the first one you said, Matt?
Shake Shack.
Do we have those?
Yes, we have Shake Shacks.
But like I said, it's been a while. I mean, McDonald's.
We have Five Guys. You have Five Guys.
Yeah, we have Five Guys. Five Guys is good. Five Napkin we have. I think.
Never heard of that.
Five Napkin burger.
They were pretty good. Napkins?
Yeah, I think so.
I gotta try
Bear.
Shake Shack.
Do you guys have Bear Burger?
Nope.
But that's not fast food. Bear Burger's more of a restaurant.
Okay, more important. Do you like Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich or Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich? You don't like chicken?
No, I like chicken. I like chicken. I like chicken. Actually, I don't think I've ever had the Popeye's spicy chicken.
I just had one recently for the first time too. So.
I remember. Okay, quick story. The only experience I have. I was at
sketchy Popeyes.
I was with my wife and my sister-in-law, and it was my sister-in-law's like 20th high school reunion. Okay. And somebody showed up with a no joke, with a bag of Popeyes spicy chicken sandwiches, and we're throwing them out to the crowd. That was the closest I ever got to one. I didn't get one of them.
I would have fought someone for one,
but it was like a mosh pit looking for these chicken sandwiches. But best thing I had, my wife does all the cooking and everything's homemade, and she makes her own pizza dough. And so last night everyone got home late. She whipped up some pizza dough and made a Sicilian pie and makes her own sauce, everything.
Amazing.
Sounds incredible, guys.
But wait, what was the best thing you had this week, though? We didn't even get that answer.
That was
Oh, that
I
was
had
it.
that
Okay.
last. We had that last night. So she whipped up one of her homemade Sicilian pies, and I don't. We're not supposed to eat the whole thing, but I think we end up eating the whole thing.
Are
every
you
week.
Hogwash.
serious? I can eat a whole pizza by myself, man. What are
Oh,
you
wow.
crazy? So B in the chat says he had Cafe Rio steak nachos and grilled chicken quesadilla. Sounds delicious. He also wants to know if Casa Bonita is open yet. And Shank right there is saying starting the soft open. And Nell, shout out to Nell, said one of Chipotle, my coworkers, is on a list for Casa Bonita. Is that true, Chipotle? Are you trying to go there for the
No,
opening?
she's saying one of our mutual coworkers is on the list. I'm not on the list. I'm gonna
okay.
wait. I want to go, just not yet.
I don't.
And B also wants Bacon to do his Conor McGregor impressions. Let's hear it.
Oh, it's been a while and it's got curse words. Give me my
Okay,
other
well-
fucking belt. That's pretty good, right?
All right, guys, this has been the Nerd Chat episode 110.
110.
110.
My name is Daddy Diwali. You can follow me at Daddy Diwali across all social media. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast on all social media. Chipotle Bear, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Chipotle_Bear. You can find me on Xbox and Twitch, Chipotle Bear, and Instagram as well. Just want to say thanks for everyone for joining in. Of course, Matt Kennedy, happy to finally chat with you, bud, and have you on the show.
Absolutely.
It's nice to not just chat on the Twitter streets, even though that's a great place as well. Thank you for everyone else that joined. And if you have a second to drop us a like or subscribe, we appreciate it. Also, make sure to check out Matt Kennedy on Twitch, man. He's been playing a lot of great backlog games and enjoying the hell out of
Love
it along the way.
watching
So
his
it's been
Halo
great.
stream.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
It's cracking up big time. Joining us, or sorry, X Bacon Gaming. Where can people find you?
You can find me at X Bacon Gaming across all the major socials, and you can find me in this sanctuary currently slaying demons.
And to our special guest, Matt Kennedy, thank you so much for being here. It really was awesome having you here. Like I said, I really enjoy you watching your streams, hearing your questions on the trophy room, talking to you on the Twitter streets. Where can people find you, my friend?
Twitter, I'm MT Kennedy 7 because MKen10 was taken by me about a decade ago. But you can find me MT Kennedy 7 on Twitter and MKen10 on Twitch, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Thank you again, Matt, for joining us. And you know what to
Thank
do.
you.
As always, Demon Slayers, see you online.
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 Are you okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, did you say yes, sir?
I think he said, yeah, sure.
What'd you say, man?
Well, I said, yeah, sure. But literally what I said was, yeah, sure, sir.
So you are okay then?
Yes, sir.
You smell something, Rabbit?
Fear.
The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast, is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. The show was created by Daniel Walenzik, and you can follow him at Daddy Diwali across all social media. The assistant to the co-host is Jose Martinez, and you can follow him at Chipotle_Bear. The assistant to the co-host is Chance Siegel, and you can follow him at BubbleBoyN7. The intern to the assistant to the co-hosts is Jason Jarrett, and you can follow him at XBaconGaming. You can also follow the show at The Nerd Chat across all social media. And if you'd like to find out more about the show, visit